Greetings, seekers of inner strength, as we embark on a journey through the digital labyrinth that tests the very fabric of our masculinity. In an age where shadows dance on screens and whispers echo through the virtual void, we, the disciples of Stoic wisdom, must navigate the treacherous waters of social media with unyielding self-control and fortitude. Habit 1. Vanity in the echo chamber. In the realm of endless selfies and curated personas, we find ourselves ensnared in the web of vanity. The Stoic sage Epictetus warns us against the allure of external validation, urging us to cultivate an inner strength that transcends the fleeting praises of the digital echo chamber. Remember, my fellow travelers, true masculinity is not found in the applause of others, but in the quiet confidence of self-approval. Habit 2. Wrath in the comment section. Battlefields behold, the digital battlegrounds where words are weapons and wrath is the currency. The Stoic philosopher Seneca cautions us against the destructive force of anger, for in the fires of online debates, we risk not only the erosion of our masculinity, but the very core of our humanity. Choose instead the path of tranquility, for a serene mind is the fortress that withstands the storms of the virtual world. Habit 3. Envy in the endless scroll. As we scroll through the meticulously curated lives of others, envy creeps in like a shadow in the night. The Stoic lesson, inspired by the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, reminds us that envy is the enemy of self-contentment. Resist the urge to compare, for true masculinity is born from the acknowledgement of our unique journey, unfettered by the illusions of comparison. Habit 4. Sloth in the digital abyss. In the ever-expanding ocean of digital distractions, sloth lurks beneath the surface, threatening to drag us into its depths. The Stoic philosophers, guardians of discipline, implore us to resist the inertia that comes with mindless scrolling and empty pursuits. Channel your energy into meaningful endeavors, for true masculinity is forged in the crucible of purposeful action. Habit 5. Lust for external validation. Beware the sirens of likes, shares, and follows, for they entice with the promise of external validation. The Stoic maxim, echoed by Zeno of Citium, reminds us that the only validation we need is the approval of our own conscience. Detach from the superficial metrics and find solace in the inner sanctum of self-respect. Habit 5. Lust for external validation. Beware the sirens of likes, shares, and follows, for they entice with the promise of external validation. The Stoic maxim, echoed by Zeno of Citium, reminds us that the only validation we need is the approval of our own conscience. Detach from the superficial metrics and find solace in the inner sanctum of self-respect. Habit. Apathy in the face of digital temptations. In the digital wilderness, apathy can be a silent killer, numbing us to the consequences of our actions. The Stoic philosopher Cleanthes beckons us to confront our responsibilities with unwavering resolve. True masculinity arises not from indifference, but from active engagement, even in the face of digital temptations. Habit 7. Gluttony for endless distractions. The banquet of digital distractions is a tempting feast, offering a smorgasbord of mindless indulgences. The Stoic virtue of temperance, advocated by the ancient sage Chrysippus, calls us to exercise restraint in the face of excess. Find balance, my fellow seekers, for a disciplined mind is the cornerstone of true masculinity. As we traverse the digital abyss, let us, as disciples of Stoic wisdom, stand united against the erosion of our masculinity. In self-control and fortitude, we find the antidote to the digital maladies that threaten our inner strength. Together, we shall navigate the shadows of the virtual world, emerging as architects of our destiny, fortified by the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. May the echoes of Stoic virtue guide you through the digital tempest. Until we meet again, stay vigilant, stay resilient, and stay true to the path of inner mastery.